Well, as part of our ministry celebration this month, we've invited some of the partner organizations that we're working with through our Wholeness Ministry grants to come and tell us a little bit about their story and the difference that they are making in our community and our world thanks to the generous gifts that you've given as a church. Today, we'll be doing this for the next 3 Sundays. Today, our first guest is Aaron Scott. Aaron works with Scarlet Hope and Scarlet's Bakery, and he's going to tell you more about their story. What's really sweet, and I use that word intentionally, about Aaron being here is if you go outside these doors and to your right, after worship today, there are baked goods from Scarlet's Bakery out there for you to try and take with you. Want you to enjoy those. They just look fantastic. Enjoy those, but also get some more information about Scarlet Hope and Scarlet's Bakery from Aaron, and keep them in mind for future things that you need baked goods for, because what they're doing is more than just providing great baked goods. They're changing lives. So let me turn it over to Aaron so you can hear a little bit more about that.
First, I just want to say thank you so much for having me. What a blessing to be here. And also, thank you for you guys supporting us with a wholeness grant. I know Pastor's going to talk a little bit more about that coming up, but you guys have been a huge blessing to Scarlet Hope and to Scarlet Bakery. And for those of you who know about it or don't know about it, I'm just going to give you kind of an overview of what we do as a ministry and the impact the Lord's having in lives as a result of Scarlet Hope. So Scarlet Hope exists to show the hope and love of Jesus to the ladies trapped in the sex industry. So that would apply to both prostitutes and also strippers. So let me I guess I'll just share a little bit about how we started. About 10 years ago, a lady named Rochelle Starr felt like the Lord would have her go to minister to the ladies in the sex industry. And so after praying about it, she went with one of her friends, and she went into one of the strip clubs here in the Louisville area, and on one of the nights, and just went in and went to the bar, and the bar attender, after a couple minutes, came up to her and said, "So, what are you doing here? You're obviously not interested in the dancers. You're not here for the alcohol. Not here for the men. What are you doing here?" And she said, "Well, God has called us in here to show his hope and love to the ladies in this place." And the bartender was like, "Get out of here," But the Lord said, "Rochelle, I want you to go talk to that person in the corner." And it was so she obeyed. She went and talked to the man in the corner, and the man in the corner was like the man who was over the strip club, and I can't remember if it was the owner or the general manager. And he said once he heard, "Hey, we're here to just show the hope and love of Jesus to the ladies in this place." He said, "Yeah. Come in. You're welcome to come in here." And so what we have been doing ever since has been providing hot meals every Thursday night to the ladies in strip clubs throughout Louisville. Our role is not to shut the strip clubs down. Our role is to see God change the lives of the ladies in there, and he does that through his love. Jesus says in John 13, "By this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love one to another." And so that's what we do. I don't personally go into the strip clubs. It would not be conducive, but the ladies in our ministry go in every Thursday night, and then volunteers on Thursday afternoons cook meals, bake meals, and at our Scarlet Hope house over in the Clifton area. So that's one way you can volunteer, actually, if you wanted to, in the community, just help bake meals. Anyway, so Thursday afternoons, bake meals, take them in on Thursday nights. We also have an outreach strip. It's actually to the prostitutes here in the city. Thursday afternoons, we have street outreach where we've been working with the LMPD and with the FBI on locations here in the city that are hotbeds for prostitution. So for me, growing up, I grew up in Colorado, and when I moved here to Louisville, I live in Beachmont community. We had prayed that the Lord would put us in the house he wants us to be in. So we moved to down south near the airport, And I started working with Scarlet Hope about 5-6 months ago. And I always thought there's someone out there who's battling sex trafficking and trying to rescue girls out of the sex trafficking industry. How many of you guys have seen the movie Taken? So, like Liam Neeson's out there fighting bad guys and using his skills to kill or rescue ladies out of the industry. Well, the problem is that actually, I didn't realize it, but there's 3 blocks from me, this is happening in our city. Prostitution is a big problem actually down near Churchill Downs. So you talk about the races that just went on this weekend. One of the problems that one of the most saturated times of the year are around the races near Churchill Downs. And so what we do is we exist to show the hope and love of Jesus to the ladies that are trapped in that industry. So I talked to you about the outreach program. We have a career development program. You and your wholeness grant gave us money toward our career development program. So the ladies, when they come out of the industry, need a job. So our 18-month career development program, we give them job skills training. We give them life skills, life coaching, Bible classes, therapy and counseling, a whole list of things. And our bakery is our social enterprise that's tied with that. So at the end of the 18 months is a internship where these ladies now have something on their resume that they can go and get a job in another place, and we can connect them. One of the ladies in our ministry is called, she recently just graduated, and she is going to have a full ride to Sullivan because she wants to start her own restaurant here in the city. So God is rescuing people out of the sex industry, and he's using you to do that. So as you come outside after the service and you see our baked goods, it's a tangible way that you can actually see, taste, smell, and feel the impact God is having in someone's life because the ladies in our career development program are baking those cookies. So don't think about the calories. Take a bite and go, God is rescuing people, and you get to taste it. And you guys have been a part of it. I just want to say thank you so much for your help. So how can you help more? Pray for us. You can partner with us through volunteering or individually, like what you're doing. Give to your church, and your church is making an impact. And then if you have individually, you can also sponsor a lady to go through the program. So thank you so much for the impact you guys are having. And we're just grateful to God for you guys and for the wholeness grant that you guys gave us.